Reppin the Ghetto. Let's talk about it. I was sitting here and I was thinking, after doing my last video about that ignorant chicken head fighting on the bus, and I was thinking about how I saw a clip from the Flavor of Love, whatever that shit's called, with what is his name? Flavor Flav. And one of the girls said something about ghetto. She don't like ghetto or whatever. And he was like, yo, don't say that, I don't like when people talk about the ghetto because I'm from the ghetto and all this other shit. And, seem to have some type of pride in it. And, I grew up in a ghetto-ass town. And I remember that a lot of people, as we were growing up, we were from Beverly. And they also called it Dodge City, because it was bad. You look for trouble and get the fuck out of Dodge, you know what I mean? So I've really noticed it once I got to high school. And people used to be like, this is the way it went. I'm telling you, this is the way it went. People might be arguing at the lunch table or something. He's like, well, I'm from fucking Beverly, buddy. What do you want to do? I'm from Beverly, cuz. And you walking away, yeah, you run your mouth now, you won't come to Dodge. You won't come to Dodge. You know what I'm saying? Come to Dodge City. Come to Dodge City, cuz, and see what happened. That's the way people always talk, and I know people that when you talk to them, they still say it, like, I'm from Beverly. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Beverly, And my whole thing was, I remember growing up in Beverly, Beverly, here's my whole thing. If you're from the ghetto, it's underprivileged. A lot of times it's dirty, it's stinking, it's poor. You're not getting the education you're supposed to get there, the opportunities you're supposed to get. You don't see nobody doing better for themselves. People is killing each other, selling drugs, doing drugs. How is that something to fucking rep? You know what I mean? There might be a few gangs there, might be a few tough guys there that could fight, could knock somebody out in the middle of the street. But why is that something to rep? I don't get that shit. You know what I mean? You meet people, and Chris Rock even made a joke about this, you get more respect coming out of jail than you do coming out of college. Hey, I got my master's. Would you my motherfucking master? Would you my motherfucking master? Let me ask you this, smarty out nigga. Let me ask you this. Can you kick my ass? You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Like, I know people that would do, when he did that joke, I was on my ass laughing because I completely related with it. I can remember somebody doing something a couple of times, something good, and then somebody saying, so he can't beat me? What the fuck? He just achieved something and you worried about, oh, well, he can't kick my ass, so that makes me better than him. If you're gonna rep something positive. Rep something where you got a town where you got opportunities, where it's the best education, where it's wealthy. You got what I'm saying? Where people is going somewhere. They're not killing each other. It's a drug-free town. People ain't all fighting in the streets, knocking each other out. People ain't killing each other in the streets. Like, can you rep something positive? I do not exactly know where it came from, where you start to rep something bad. You got what I'm saying? It's just like how black people call each other nigga. It ain't nothing to aspire to call each other. We're the only race of people on the planet that refer to each other as a word that was made to destroy us, to demean us. And you put a G-A instead of an E-R on the end, and all of a sudden it's different. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about African Americans specifically. African American. Not talking about any other group on the planet. But that's a whole nother video. But it totally blows my mind that people rep that shit. Still to this day, I see people repping this shit and they ain't doing nothing with their lives. It's different if you want to if you want to rep where you're from and you you pull yourself up. Okay, I came from here, I love the people there, but I had to get out. You know, this is where I'm from. Coming up with these hardships gave me the strength to rise above. But if you are one of them dudes that came up in that garbage and you stay the garbage, you don't do nothing different, that's what I'm talking about. And they still repping it. You know, you pulled yourself up, okay, yeah, that's where I came from. I love the people that, okay, I'm doing my thing now. That's the only way I can accept it. But, you know, guys is they so busy repping the ghetto, they don't realize that the goal is to get the fuck out of the ghetto. You know, it's ridiculous that people do this shit. That's pretty much all I got to say about it, y'all. You know, I'm done. You know, I just wanted to spray my thoughts at you about this little thing, you know what I mean? Because I never repped the town I was from. I never repped it. It wasn't like it was anything good. Someone asked me where I'm from. Oh, I'm from Beverly. That was it, you know what I mean? Once in a while I'll mess with somebody, you know, we was all having fun, you know, I'm like, hi, I'm from Beverly, guys. Y'all run your fucking mouth from me. You know what I mean? I might do something like that, but I ain't serious. I ain't ready to fight you about my town. I remember hanging with guys. See, we went to a high school in Palmyra, New Jersey. I remember hanging with guys from Palmyra, and people would say to me, like, what the fuck you hanging with Palmyra for? Because they had a fight one time. Let me tell y'all about this fight. Let me tell you about this fight, right? And I remember somebody after the fight was like, yeah, if Palmyra fight us again and you don't help, we gonna fuck you up. It ain't never happened. You know what I'm saying? But this is what happened. I'll never forget this. We used to get bused from Beverly to Palmyra. It's about a 15-20 minute drive, right? We get there, soon as we pull up, unbeknownst to me, because I wasn't part of none of that ghetto bullshit back then, they was fighting they had an argument at a football game, okay, the Saturday before that Monday. So we pull up, all the Palmyra dudes is lined up. I'm like, God damn, like, what the fuck is going on here? All of a sudden, the Beverly dudes on the bus, yeah, fuck that, you know, they all run off the bus. It's a mass motherfucking fight. This one dude I know had a bottle and a brick. He threw the bottle at a dude, missed. Threw the brick at a dude, missed. Immediately, 3 dudes rushed him. They was fucking him up. I'm sitting here looking out the bus window at him getting bashed in the head with his own brick like 3 times. I thought they was gonna kill him. I'm serious. I mean, these dudes was going crazy. And all over some dumbass argument, the whole bus full of guys was fighting. Here's my thing. If I ain't got nothing to do with it, my name's Bennett and I ain't in it. That is just it. Fuck that shit. I ain't getting my ass kicked over some argument you two had. That's that dumbass gang mentality, man. It don't get you nowhere. And the majority of the guys that I know from that time when we went to school ain't doing shit. None of them. So whatever. You know, but that's it. That's my story. I'll talk to y'all later. Let me know what y'all think in the comments about Reppin the Ghetto. Talk to y'all later.